Hi, Capricorn. This is our year. This is our new moon. It feels so good. It feels amazing. And I am so excited to connect with y'all. I want to create a full network of Capricorns. We are so talented and just boss bitches. Our lineup is top tier. Our whole lineup is top tier. And if we all come together, we could have full-on businesses and just build each other up. Seamstresses, models, dancers, we can do it all. So that's why I'm building this channel and podcasts for Capricorns only. Capricorn placements will resonate with this the most. This year it's giving, I'm flexing on a dummy hoe. And if it ain't about the money, I won't pick up the phone. Okay? Okay, I would know. And where they fucked up was thinking you was in a slumber this whole time, bitch. We have been recalibrating and getting back on our bully. The work that we are about to do is going to be so accelerated that we're just going to be moving at the speed of light. They will not know what hit them, bro. Regardless of whatever happened in the past, that was then and this is now. We have to move forward. We have a lot of ground to cover, a lot of things to build. This is a season of blessings, gifts, opportunities, breakthroughs. Just be optimistic. The energy has been super heavy. We deserve some goddamn light. Okay, I would know. And I'm pissed about it. Working for Bob is for the birds, bitch. I quit my corporate job last summer because a bitch was burnt out from going through multiple pandemics and regular nigga shit. And I decided to go back to work because obviously I'm being priced out of existence. The world and society is just so expensive right now. So I went back to work, and luckily this job is something that I'm kind of interested in. I'm working at a metalsmithing manufacturer, and I'm a jewelry designer, so I kind of do want to know stuff like that. My boss inherited his grandfather's company, and it's just cool to learn from a heritage brand or a small family-owned business, and I've been learning a lot, which is great. But this dude is only paying me $16 an hour, and I had to fight for that $1 extra because it was $15. I'm just so sick about it, and I just think that my boss is just getting too comfortable with me. And please don't. Whenever someone gets too comfortable with me and my skills, I just feel very antsy because you don't have the right to, and also you aren't paying me what I'm worth. My boss was like, Sin, you might have to wait until retirement to start your business. And excuse me, sir, that is dead. You don't fucking know who definitely build a brand before retirement. I'm not waiting until retirement to build a brand. He was like, my grandfather had to wait until my grandfather used his retirement to build this brand. And I'm like, I launched my business earlier this year, and I was starting to fear success. My business, I came in hard. I did everything right. I did the email list. I did a 2-week pre-launch, and I launched it, and it was really good. I got 5 sales at the time, and that was $1,000. But I really wanted a 10K launch. I was so adamant on that, but Spirit was maybe it wasn't the time for that. But now I feel ready. The infrastructure of my business is better, intact, and there was just so much I needed to go back and review. Anyway, I just had to remind myself that I'm not starting from scratch. I'm starting from experience. So whenever I feel bad about starting over, being in the tower moment or in the hermit mode, I'm understanding that there was so much wisdom that had to be accumulated for me to even go to this next timeline. So I'm just so thankful that I did have the resting period, because at one point I just felt so abandoned by God. I'm like, where are my rewards, Spirit? Where are my blessings? And I was really just waiting and transmuting and purging and healing and transcending, while everyone else, was getting their things. And I really learned how to like move out of comparison mode, move out of imposter syndromes, and just really working on myself. So now I'm actually ready. So if you've been having decision-making anxieties and like questioning your intuition, like, I get it. There was a lot of misplaced obligations and blind loyalties. I truly wanted to call my energy back. At the time, I was like, I would rather work a part-time job that will give me some time flexibility so I can build my craft. And that's what I've been doing. And now I feel better equipped. I can run every aspect of my business. I can edit. I can be the model. I can do the social media. I went to school for digital communications, and yeah, there's just so much that I already know. And there was 2 big truths that I had to face, and one of them was I am loyal to my autonomy and my liberation. If it gets in the way of that, then it doesn't work for me. I also had to face that what I was manifesting was for me to understand. It's not for everyone to understand. Like, the downloads and things that I get, it may not be for everyone. And everyone may not understand the decisions that I make. Remind yourself that you can make choices and you can change your life during chaotic, tense, energetic shifts and frequencies. It feels like there's essentially been a slingshot that has been like pulling us back into our old lives and into old memories and old traumas and old feelings, so that we can heal those things for the next leg of the journey, because those things, some of that baggage, it will not be able to go. Those things were restricting us. So the universe is then going to release that catapult, flinging us forward at an accelerated speed and into a higher vibrational timeline with new chapters and new beginnings and new energies. For example, for me, I need to quit smoking weed. I will not be able to do some of the things or have the clear-headedness that I need. I need to have a clear mind in order to make some of the decisions that I'll have to make in the future. I just see so much bigger for myself, and it's going to be great. It's going to be so beautiful once I finally get to where I want to be and where I see myself going. But I am thankful for like this time period. Next, you realize that you're indeed changing on a multitude of levels. And some of these changes you love, some of them you hate. It just feels like we all learn to sit in parts of ourselves that were emerging so we could allow other parts to be removed. I want to know what came up for you, because my ass had to go back and heal my inner child, my inner teen, my inner parent, and my inner elder. Hella shadow work was being done. This energy shook me to my core, and certain manifestations are moving forward because of that. And one of the things that I had to release was just being too logical and systematic, and it was really fucking with my spontaneity and my creativity. You're not alone during these phases of growth and these shifts. You have your spiritual team and guidance system and tools, and you also have your earthly team. Like, reach out to your friends. It may have felt like you have been hanging on by a thread. There's so much to worry about in the 3D. Like, we have had to worry about so much of our mundane responsibilities and experiences that we haven't had a lot of time to focus on spirituality and our 5D experiences. So what we're doing is integrating our spirituality into our daily lives and like building better habits that will help propel us forward. When you return back to the womb space and that divine creation space, you can truly figure out what is in alignment. Once you acknowledge the feelings, wounds, and memories that came up during your tower moment, lessons will be integrated. So now you have this powerful awareness and understanding that you're exactly where you should be. New ways to live and love positively are starting to emerge and come to the forefront. But yeah, it feels different. This is uncharted territory. A lot of us have never been in a space where there has been so much peace and love and tranquility. Okay, I'm from Baltimore. It's been a fight for my life. Okay, it feels different because this isn't based on a need or a want, but this is based on contentment and curiosity, like really building our world. Like we're like little sim characters. You might think you aren't capable, but you are. Everything that you have learned up to this moment was meant for you to build this life. You haven't even seen the heights that spirit can take you. So detach from what you anticipated and desired and allow the new possibilities to sweep you away. Allow for miracles to come through. Allow for joy and optimism to come through. And I did just that. And yo, the artist that I used to watch on MPT publications, like the little Craft in America publications, she's from my city. She's a bead artist, and she took me in as a mentee, and I have been learning so much. I love, bonding over our art together, and she teaches me things, and she lets me come over to her space, and I go shopping, like essentially in her bead room. Like she just lets me have all these beads, and I don't have to worry about materials and supplies right now. So it's really no excuse for me. But yeah, I love being initiated into her professional and personal spaces. Like, it's just a cool experience. I don't believe in like the lone wolf path. I don't believe in it gets lonely at the top. I would like for people to come to the same understandings and just be on a collective frequency. To be honest, I think it's going to be, in the higher timelines, it's going to be weird to not be psychic. It's going to be weird to not be telepathic and to like be speaking too much, or to be alone. It's good. Community is important. Community is what is needed at this time. That is the African way. That is the tribal way. You've built up a wall to protect you, but what you need right now is support and community. It is so easy to ostracize yourself, but no, don't do that. There's people out there that understand what you're going through. It's easy to feel alienated, but the collective consciousness is getting so strong. We're all riding this wave. We can be unaware of what others are going through because we are so engrossed in what we're going through individually. Don't ostracize yourself or push others away. It's more important to share and connect, because that will validate and dissipate the tension and pressure that we have been feeling lately. When the energy starts to get clear and crystalline like how it is, it moves fast. The energy is picking up based on what we've trusted in ourselves, based on what we've cleared out and what we're growing through. Allow yourself to open up to higher frequencies. We are always connected to unlimited universal energies. It's just up to us to pick up the phone and call. Just call spirit. 5 minutes of meditation, a little prayer. You don't have to do too much. I have recently cut back on a lot of spiritual practices and just I'm keeping it super basic, like basic prayer, basic meditations, yoga, journaling, just super simple. I do my spell works here and there if it's super needed. My spiritual baths monthly, if that. Don't have to do too much. Life is already too much. My YouTube channel is inherently a spiritual journey, so I'm excited to see where it goes. Stay committed to what you're upgrading, and you'll be able to move through the world in a truer state. It is uncomfortable. This energy is uncomfortable. It can be, but it is stabilizing us so we can build our new earth. I just see so much goodness coming in, and I'm so gracious. This is an indication of divine timing, and as an earth sign, I'm a Capricorn stellium. I am just so appreciative of the cycles of the earth, of the cycles of life, and I am now coming to an understanding of why I had to go through so many hard knocks in life. And it's going to be easier for me to share and be vulnerable because other people have went through it, and We just have to build and find our people. Honor and ground in the frequencies of trust, hope, and possibility. There are surprise developments from God and our ancestors that are coming in that will be signaling that shit is right on time. Lord knows I've been patient.